going on, everybody? Welcome back to Birdies and Banter, and we got the PGA Championship recap for everyone. What a great championship! Um, I don't know, just a lot happened. I felt like during this weekend and Thursday and Friday. Um, we had a great champion in A-RAI, which we'll get into his backstory. It's one of the best backstories I think ever. He just has like all his mannerisms. It all comes stems back to like when he first started golf, and it's amazing to hear. I'm so glad that Aaron Rai was the one to get it done, and we'll go through the leaderboard and see how our players did. But what did you think, Derek, of the championship?
Sorry, as I watched the A's get walked off on, we had a no-hitter going to the top of the ninth as of this taping. So nice, Team A's losing. We're back to the losing ways. Um, yeah, man, Aaron Rai, what a hell of a story, dude. I'm wearing this Brian Adams t-shirt because his tour was rolling with the punches, and that's what I saw at Aronimink, dude. Oh my God, they were rolling in the punches. We had Scotty complaining about pin locations on Friday. We had
Rory
to throw
complaining.
out somebody for just saying USA, not even like hey, beep this, beep that, whatever. I thought he said Shane Bacon, the golf writer, right? I'm like, you threw him out because it said that? No. Um, but yeah, man, what a hell of a story. Dude, he 44th ranked player in the world, Aaron Rai, and then hasn't won in like I think 2 years. He won the Wyndham, I believe, in 24.
Yeah.
What is dealt with a neck injury, had a couple missed cuts, like T40 finishes. And then we overlooked it. Last week he was not at Quail Hollow, or yeah, last week he was not at Quail Hollow. He was at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, played
Where the
Myrtle Beach.
real golfers played
Yeah,
last week.
got fifth. And then I forgot who the golf commentator was, but they said we want to get rid of these events because it just proved that Aaron Rai was prepared for battle, man, and hell of a run that he had, especially the back nine. Dude was just the irons were sharp.
Lighting it up.
Um, yeah, and then obviously we know he gets. I would say it gets not made fun of. We just joke around in the golf community with his iron covers, and then the two gloves that he's had. I think since he was 8 years old. 8 years old.
Yeah.
But hey, his parents immigrated to England from India and Kenya. His dad wanted to be a tennis pro, but instead, saw his son's potential at the age of 4. And then his mom worked multiple jobs, including helping patients with dementia. And then when he was 8, he needed basically top of the line equipment to compete against these kids. Got a set of Titleist 690 MB irons. I think I kind of remember you and I remember that set from like a couple decades
Yeah.
ago. I can't believe I'm saying that. And then he just started putting iron covers on because he would clean each groove of pin and baby oil. So gotta love that story. And by the way, he has no like club contract because he was winning. He had like an M6.
M6, Tiger irons,
Yeah,
like Vokey wedges, a spider putter, Titleist hybrid,
yeah.
Echo shoes. I mean, dude, this
The
guy.
catcher, the catcher in the rye, baby. And then I saw somebody put air on the mix. So, and his wife's a professional golfer on the ladies European tour. I mean,
Yeah.
damn, just got married. Hell of a story. Congratulations, Aaron, man. And we'll talk about his shots too as we go through the leaderboard there.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just mention it here, but the eagle putt on nine, just insane. Four
Mhm.
foot break, 5 foot break, left and swooped in there to make eagle. And then he just made that 70-foot bomb on 16, 17.
Yeah, that was like
Um,
Rocky Balboa
did
left hook to the field, and that's all she wrote, man.
just the no celebration by the guy, that's cold, That's
Well, I think he was trying to get it to like probably 3 or 4 feet, right?
yeah.
And then as soon, kind of reminded me of JJ Spawn's putt last year at Oakmont, which is what kind of reminds me of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really solid, talented player, just the results have proven, then boom, breakthrough win. And then he just like, I think just kind of looked at the crowd. That was the biggest roar of the day, by the way, because I think people just wanted, they were kind of building and then boom,
Yeah.
erupted, man. And now he's an Eagles fan apparently. So get that guy some Eagles gear. Get him to a Philadelphia Eagles game this year.
Yeah. And Oh shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well, it's fine. I'll think about it when I pull up the leaderboard here.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, Aaron Rai. It's great to see him win. Um, I think they showed like a graphic during when Aaron Rai was winning or someone took the lead that last year. It was Rory winning the Masters, then Scotty won the PGA, and then JJ Spawn won the US Open, and then Scotty won the Open. And it's like that's how this year is shaping up. Honestly, we got, I'll even put Cam Young in there.
yeah.
He's kind of made a name for himself this year, and a lot of people are talking about him. But yeah, Rory winning the Masters. Now you got Aaron Rai winning the PGA. Does Scotty get it done at Shinnecock, and then who gets it done in the Open? So. Uh, Aaron Ryan does have a chance to be like JJ Spawn last year, just be that random winner, that
Yeah.
um the random major winner. But I think Aaron Ryan definitely has, I would say, more game um than JJ Spawn. I would think.
I think there's certain courses made for dudes. This course particular, and shout out to Aronimik, man. That course looks tough. I probably should have won 10 there.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I mean they set it up really well, and I knew the rough was going to be a factor, which I did say last week, but it wasn't going to be like U.S. Open fescue. But there's some spots where it's going to be patchy, and it proved to be right. I want to talk about though he laid up, I think on 13 or 14, and then people are like, "Why are you laying up?" And then ends up, parring it, and then obviously birdies that par five, I think 15.
yeah,
Kind of has a game like Raymond Floyd, if you will, Raymond Floyd, who's more intense than Aaron Rai was, competitively. Would just kind of play conservative, and then the par five is just ramp it up. But yeah, he wasn't really pin seeking. He was just using the contours of the greens, which I think you don't see a lot in American junior golf, just because we always want to, get the TikTok highlights. Hey, I hit it to 2 feet. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I feel like if you play in England, obviously a little more different style of golf, a little more linksy style. No matter where you're at in England, you have to use the slope and contours and just let that ball run. And that's what he
yeah,
did at Aronimik. I mean, hell of a back nine too. I think he was like 7 over the last 11 holes. I mean,
yeah.
unbelievable.
And that just goes to like he's sticking to his game plan. I mean,
Yeah.
he talked about he doesn't, I mean, he hits the gym, but he's not speed training like Matthew Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He's one of the shorter hitters on tour, even though he still hits it like 290, but that's still like below average on the tour. And he really just stuck to his guns and he got it done the way he wanted to get it done, which is even better. And he shot the lowest round, major round, third round, 67, and then he follows that up with a 65 on Sunday. So his two lowest rounds in major championships come back to back, and um, that's just insane. You wake up one day and you just go out there and probably shoot. Well, he did. He shot the best round of his life on
Unbelievable.
the hardest back nine ever this year.
Yeah, and I know he withdrew for the Byron Nelson this week. I think it'll hit him, man. Hey, I won this,
Yeah,
and
he
but
doesn't have to play every week now.
does have to play every week now. He does have to grind over at the Myrtle Beach Classic. No disrespect to Myrtle Beach, but he's the first Englishman in 108 years to win this event
Yeah,
since Jim Bart did it when it was match play. So first one in the modern era. I picked the wrong Englishman. I texted you that as soon as he was like on 18 walking up, like, oh, I picked the wrong guy because we didn't see him, man. We saw
yeah,
Fitzpatrick, J Rose. But yeah, I was impressed, man, just the way he just finished that and took down all these stars, a couple veterans too, but all these star guys, JT, Robbo, Oberg.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, JT shot 65 as well, that final round. He was waiting. I wonder when he finally left the course. Probably after Aaron Ryan made that putt,
I,
right? To
I, I would
seal the
say
deal.
like because I think there's OB where the people are at. I know they got some suites right there, so
Yeah,
I'd say after your drive, I mean, it was pretty straightforward hole. But Justin Thomas, I haven't said this publicly. Is he the American version of Hideki? Because this guy is so streaky. You know what I'm saying? Can
yeah,
just, I know he dealt with that back injury earlier this year. We saw him, at the players and then kind of teeter off, and then saw him now at the peak, man, he just looked phenomenal. Looked like 2017 JT all over again. Rob Bowe looked like he got emotional on 18. He looked like he was very appreciative of the fan reception. Putter just went ice cold. Especially on 16, 17 when he needed to make a move. Alex Smalley, I wanted to get it done for first tee. He's a first tee ambassador. And then that whole six, man, that just killed him. I mean, it looked like me chipping out there, hitting bunker, and then he was in the rough. Yeah.
It's
But hey,
it
he's
was
a
all bad.
gamer. He's a gamer. I think he's gonna be in contention more often on the tour, and he's kind of on that Cam Young trajectory, if you will. And he seems like a really solid dude. And shout out to his mom too, being on his team. Stop making fun of the guy. I'm a mama's boy, so stop making fun of Alex, man. He just puts his parents there. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, another thing too with Smalley and Schmidt in the last group, man. A lot of people said Aaron Wright already won. Let's just end the broadcast, and I would have to agree. It was a little awkward watching like the last three groups after Aaron Wright was like ahead. But Smalley did make that eagle, and I was like, well, it is possible. But that lady was etching his name already into the trophy, and I was
Come
like,
on, I
man,
would
with
have.
like 3 holes to go.
I do that when they're like getting on the 18th fairway. But yeah, I mean, top four here at the PGA, you go to the Masters. So I mean, that's why you kind of have to balance it a little bit. And
Yeah,
Matty Schmidt, who I haven't really seen a ton of his game. I see him like your occasional throw in, chip in here.
yeah.
Dude's got game. He's got game. I think this will be a good learning experience for him. I just cringe that he's using a belly putter at our age. I mean, come on, man.
Hey,
Um,
you guys look at Akshay. Akshay's younger than us. He's broomsticking it.
I don't know. I don't know. And if we're getting rid of the anchor, I know we're getting into rules here, but it's like he was anchoring it. So if we're gonna just eliminate the band, okay. I know we listened to Tiger say no, they were winning too many majors, anchoring. I got no problem with it, man. If whatever you got to do to play. I saw a guy at our event at Poppy Hill side saddle, old school like Sam Snead. Um,
Yeah, that's insane.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Uh,
Um,
let's
Cam
let's
Smith was, he turned back the clock, I would say, even though he's still young, but he hit his I think on Thursday he snap hooked a drive into the media tent there on 18, and that was an interesting one. That's when I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the Cam Smith we know."
They showed four. I think it was Jordan, not the NFL player, but he was a golf writer. I believe I said his name right. If I did, I apologize. But said Cam Smith in these four places. It was rough. The like dirt patch near the hospitality tent, bunker, and he made par. I mean, that putter. He's one of the best putters on the planet. Putter's sizzling. Just didn't make any birdies, but he was just making tons of pars to keep himself in this. Sucks that he's on live. I know he wanted to play there just because he gets to play in Adelaide, Australia, where they have like that's one of Liv's big money makers. So, but yeah, man, he showed that he still has a talent, and I think we were when he won the Open 4 years ago at St. Andrews, like this guy could win multiple, and haven't seen it, but I mean this is a good confidence booster right here. And
He
I
also
want
switched coaches too, so maybe
yes,
maybe we'll see what happens at Shinnecock. Maybe he'll
yeah, we'll
be
see.
the Open for me.
And then Rory, man, looked like he was not, I don't know. It was a pinky toe.
Struggling.
It looked like he wasn't focused Thursday. And then, Friday, Saturday, like, hey, you know what? I actually can win this thing. And then Sunday, it kind of reminded me of the putter at St. Andrews where it just went ice cold at LACC during the US Open. And then it all came unraveled. I think that hole was what, 15, where, we had it was in the rough. And then like I said, some guy yelled USA. And I don't know why Rory's getting mad yelling USA. I mean, they've beaten us, spanked us in the Ryder Cup at Bethpage Block. And then he told some guy to F off and threw out the guy.
Yeah,
So,
I
uh,
don't.
yeah, it was a little spotty. Top seven, T7 fish though. But yeah, I don't know, man. Rory, I think he enjoyed the victory, on the party, got to eat, drink, eat food with King Charles at the White House when he was here. But yeah, I don't know, man. So you know how he has those lapses and moments of
Yeah,
fun. So that's all I have to attribute to that Thursday round. Obviously, you saw what happened. Um,
My
Not
boy
too bad.
Xander.
Yeah, not too bad for big time Xander. I know he had a one hole where he couldn't putt up the slope, and then that doomed him. But I think he's gonna. I think he'll start to look like the 2024 version of Xander, where he's just going about his business. And I think it was at the Masters or at the Players where he just simply told I think it was like Cara Banks from Golf Channel. It's just me and Kai's Austin Kaiser's caddy. Me and Kai's in our own little world. And then
Yeah.
if he stays locked in, man. I know that course was just tricky because I would probably bullet that chip onto the other hole. Kurt
Yeah.
Kitayama, man, Chico's State's finest.
Yeah.
Out of
Insane
nowhere.
final round. Just to get him a tied top 10.
He'll get to do
Seven
that.
under, best round of the week, I think.
Yeah,
A couple shots. So, uh, insane. What was that scorecard looking like?
he was
No
cooking.
bogeys. Insane.
He was cooking, and that's a good confidence booster for Kurt, man. So
Yeah, after shooting a 75, I mean, he just turned it around 12 shots different. So, uh, Chris got her up. He was near the top. He shot
good way to
65
see
round
it.
two, but
Yeah,
um, he was struggling like maybe the last three tournaments, four tournaments.
yeah.
So good to see him maybe find something in his game to for the rest of the year. Justin Rose another 65.
Solid show, man.
Patrick Reed, your boy, kind of just hanging in there. He was
Yeah, another
he, he was
another
kind of at the
team.
top for round one, but
Yeah,
kind
I
of
think
fell off.
people too are like, this dude hasn't played till since the Masters, and then he just goes out and gets a top 10 finish. Not bad, man. Like I said, I think it'll all click for him sooner rather than later. I think if he once he gets on the PGA Tour, look out. I think the guy's just going to be motivated to get back to where Ryder Cups and all the team events that he lives to play for.
Yeah.
And then my pick,
Um,
man, what happened, dude? I picked the wrong guy. I usually stay away from international players. I don't know why. I just have this like thing. If I pick them, I don't know, they just don't show up. And then he decided to show up in round four. But like I said, when's the last time we said Matthew Fitzpatrick's one of like the four favorites? It hasn't happened a ton, so I think that's what happens. I think he's better just light up the right now. But
yeah, well, he just
he's
shows up, you know.
he's had a hell of a season, man. Career best year for him. And then the world number uno. You want to give some putting pointers, man?
I mean, my
So
putting is horrendous. My putting looks like Scotty Scheffler currently. So,
this, uh,
I don't know how many inside what 6 feet, maybe 7 feet.
I was
He
just
missed all week. Just atrocious putting, and you could see it in his scores. I mean, he didn't hit the ball. I think in the first round he missed. He hit every fairway, and then the second round he missed every fairway. So I don't know. I'm thinking about picking him for Shinnecock just for him to complete the career Grand Slam, but it's going to be a shaky pick for me
I,
because I'm
I,
not confident at all.
I need to see him play. He'll play. I know he's played this week. Byron Nelson. He'll play Jack's event coming up in a few weeks. But yeah, that putter was just atrocious. If he does that at Shinnecock, man, you thought the greens out of Roddick were tough. Shinnecock, ball's gonna
Yeah.
be rolling. He might do a fill and give himself a two-shot penalty. Oh man, but yeah, everything else was fine. Driver was not too bad. Irons were not too bad. And then I think it was Saturday. That's kind of when I'm like, this guy's not like locked in with his putter at all. Maybe go back to a blade. I don't know, but yeah, that was just probably one of his worst putting rounds I've seen since he ascended into world number one.
Yeah, and he does mix up his grips. Like he goes from the claw to the regular grip on the long putts, but some of the shorter putts he was going to the regular grip where he usually would go to the claw grip. So there is something wrong, you know. It's like Jordan Spieth looking at the hole and he doesn't look at the hole. Look at the hole, doesn't look at the hole. So
Call it Phil
uh,
Kenyon, man, or Brad Faxon.
yeah.
See.
Um,
Max Grazerman, his brother, by the way, got medalists at one of our USGA qualifiers, like Ruby Hill. I did not know they
yeah.
were related, so shout out to our boy RT again, knowing getting me the facts
Yeah,
like that.
Stanford. So
Stanford, but yeah, good finish for him.
I
Ben
should have
Griffin.
chose Ben Griffin, man. Way
Yeah,
better than some of my
where's this guy
picks.
been since the Ryder Cup? It's good to see him back, kind of near the first page of the leaderboard. And then another year gone by. Jordan will have to wait. I thought it was really a pretty decent week for him. I kind of knew, okay, he might make us believe again. Just had kind of two rounds. I think you would want that Friday round back. I know round three was playing a little bit tougher with the wind conditions. 68 though. But it would be pretty cool to get it done. They go to Frisco, Texas, at
Not
their
good.
PG, yeah, PGA headquarters. He's from Dallas, so that would be a pretty cool story if he gets it done, in his home state and near his hometown. Steven Yeager was in the mix a little bit. Oh, look at this guy. One of the golf's favorite humans, Padraig Harrington, man. Unbelievable, this dude. This dude is gonna play golf till he's like 110 years old. I mean, he was chipping out, making putts.
Yeah.
Golly. He's always a fan favorite.
Minwoo was near the top
Yeah.
at one point in round one. Maverick McNeely, I mean, he was leading at one point
Mhm.
Friday.
I think it's
Um,
a good learning experience for Maverick, man. I know he kind of, he didn't expect to be in this position.
yeah.
But yeah, good learning experience for him.
Cameron Young,
Can't,
okay, showing.
yeah, he just never got off the.
His
I think
putter was,
when he was about to get off the blocks, he had that eagle. I think on what Saturday or Friday on the 9th.
yeah,
I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna, I think this is when Maverick and Smalley were leading. This guy's gonna get off the brakes, and yeah, just didn't have it. Um, let's
Nick
see.
Taylor, that was an ugly final round. I saw some of
Oh,
his
dude.
shots early on the coverage. It was not good. Bud Cauley had the lead at one point.
Yeah,
Interesting. Um,
Patty Ice started to show a little bit of form outside of the SoFi Center. But yeah, he started to look like his old self. So we'll see what happens the rest of the year. Hal Tonley, I think, made like a insane birdie from like 50 feet on Saturday, in the morning coverage. Audrey,
Potgetter was leading after round or
can
tied for the lead after round one. He cooled off.
I get his distance, man? He was just bombing 360, 370.
Yeah,
Like, oh my God. If you guys haven't watched this game, that guy's gonna be a rising star, and you might see him on the President's Cup later this year. Oh, and then I was just shocked, dude. I think we were working. This was on Thursday, and I must have gone on my walk, and then I look at it. I'm like, what? Martin Keimer in the lead? Holy cow. And then we had he talked about the story after the round where the staffer, I think at the Champions Series, like, so you here to, for the dinner? Didn't know he was playing. Yeah, but he made the cut, man. So shout out to the Cleeks GC captain there.
Cleeks.
I think Sugar Shane Lowry, I think just
I
move on to Shinnecock. Not a good week for him. Yeah, I know
no.
he
He
wants to
he
play.
uh he put one in the water off the tee. He like scolded into the water.
Oh,
It was bad. I mean, it reminded me of his shank in the
yeah.
tournament this week. Dustin Johnson made the cut. I saw a highlight. I was watching the early broadcast and they showed a DJ highlight. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yes. Yes. So, and he had some shots where this guy, it looked like 2010 to 2020 DJ, man.
Yeah. My boy Wrighton, unfortunate. It was okay. He was
He
staying
made the
steady
cut.
there. He made the cut, but
That's hard
um,
to follow up to, man. Getting
it's
your
okay.
first win and then
It's
not
fine.
really getting to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
go
guess a
play the PG.
throwaway pick.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
Brooksy, Brooks, if that putter gets hot at Shinnecock, look out. That's where he won back to back too. Oh, Ricky.
Ricky, he had it to like three under, and then
Yeah. And then Saturday, and then kind of Sunday happened.
yeah,
Another guy that I think, like I said, he's starting to trend in the right direction with this game. Brian Harmon, I haven't seen his name in like 3, 4 years on the major.
yeah. He used to be like a great short game, and then I think his
Yeah.
short game this year is
Yeah.
horrible. So
Yeah. Jay Day, not a good last 3 days.
yeah, not good. Alex
Oh,
Fitzpatrick made the cut at least. Ben
oh, there we
Kern was
go.
the only PGA pro to make the cut, so shout out to him, low pro for the week.
Hickory
And
Hills. Club. I just had this
Yeah,
sitting over
he
here.
only plays once a week supposedly.
Yeah. Hickory Hills Golf Club, Grove City, Ohio. I think we got to make a trip out there. But yeah, shout out to Ben Kern. Tatted up. I didn't know who the guy was, and then he was up to one under. I'm like, yeah, damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Michael Brennan, Brian Campbell. Hey, you made the cut in the major. Congrats, man. Um,
And
that Michael Block.
missed
Oh,
it by one. Sung J M, Akshay, all missed it by one. So,
Jimmy
um,
Walker. I know he doesn't play a lot, but it's good to see Jimmy played. I know he's been dealing with Lyme disease the past couple years, so good to see J Dub play. Russell Henley, I picked him, and then I don't know, man. I go you go with the hot hand. The guy had what, four straight top 10 finishes at a
yeah,
major, and then I don't know what happened. Um, I think we've been too concerned with Tommy Fleetwood, what he's wearing, what he's not wearing. We haven't seen the golf game. When's the golf game gonna kick into gear, man?
yeah.
Um,
Oh,
yeah.
boy, Garrick Higo, man, split
Okay.
with the caddy today. Supposedly, I guess it was the caddy's fault that he showed up late to his tee time
I
by
have never
a second.
seen. So
Holy,
on Friday, you know how he cheated off, right? And I happened to turn on, I texted our boy JJ, and I'm like, we're showing, and no disrespect to Sean McKeel, who hit one of the greatest shots in major championship history in 2003 at Oak Hill. But I'm like, why are we showing Sean McKeel's tee shot on a Friday? We got Rory out there, you know what I'm saying? And then they had a countdown clock for Garrett. I'm like, what are we doing, man?
yeah,
Yeah, come on, dude. I know he was saying, "Oh, it's not me, it's not." I know we deal with it because we work in the golf, industry. Yeah, we've seen. I know Patrick, you and your coworkers on your department have seen instances like this. But for a professional to do this, man, when you got I don't know how many Rolex clocks on the range and then on
yeah.
the clubhouse, come on, dude. Like that was just being lazy, in my opinion. I'm glad he spoke to the media too afterwards and just said, "Hey, this is what happened." But yeah, come on.
But in a sense, I was on time.
Yeah, come on, dude.
If you know, and then the reporter's like, "No, I don't know." That's so funny, so
Yeah,
good time.
Wyndham Clark is still trying to search for his game.
There's our
Stu,
boy,
Stewie Sink, I think because he won the senior
senior.
PGA, yeah, last year in
Nice.
Frisco, which we're going to be next year. Uh,
Hovland, JJ Spawn, not good.
yeah, Keegan Bradley, little bit disappointing week. He got off to a decent start and then kind of just went backwards. Gary Woodland, I
Terrell
picked.
Hatton,
I went with another hot hand guy, Terrell Hatton. It didn't work out, man. No
no,
matter what.
not
Absolutely not.
not good. Snedeker, good to see him win last week, but hey,
A great year. Now he gets to try and pick his Team USA for the Ryder Cup. Um, let's see. Austin Smotherman, Sacramento's finest.
Bryson,
Oh,
there's our
dude.
boy.
What is going on with this guy, man? I have no idea. Oh, I know he'll probably say this and me say this. I've seen him from being a pro, back in like what, 2016, 17.
Yeah,
That 76, that was just one of the worst rounds I've seen for him. It looked like he didn't know what to do with his irons. He was hitting it out all over the place. And
yeah,
then chip shots were going all over the place. Putter, he just looked very frustrated out there. So uh,
yeah. It was
I don't
not
know.
good.
I don't know if it's just too much YouTube. I have no idea what this dude's doing, man.
Yeah,
It's just
too much live drama.
the
Trying to
drama,
figure out where he's playing next year. So,
the Duff,
uh,
the Duff man,
and
Jason Duffner. Hey,
Adam Scott, not a good pick this week.
no, I thought he would.
I didn't see a single shot from him, but I could see why. He shot 72, 76. So,
I thought he would at least contend. Bert Wiesberger is on his way back. He's played on the DP World Tour. Remember, he was with Liv as well. Uh,
Bridgman missed the cut. Glover,
why,
Echeverria, bad.
why Yade.
This guy, bad.
Yella Maraju got in. I think he was like the second to last guy to get in because of the world ranking stuff on the
Yeah,
last Sunday. So I think this is like his first major start or maybe his second. But yeah, obviously not a tough course to make your
yeah.
debut. Sean McKeel, much
Welcome.
respect, man. Much respect to you, sir.
Thorbs, I picked him in our work pool. Not good. McCarty, I'm pretty sure I picked him too. Homa,
Yeah.
I picked him too.
Yeah, Max. Yeah, he just got to find more consistent game. Who are the other guys here?
I
Uh,
don't know. I'm trying to get to last place here.
these are all
Yeah,
tour
there it is.
Bryce
Bryce
Fisher.
Fisher. Welcome. 83. Highest round of the week.
These guys are all the TG pros. Thank you though for what they do.
Thank you for your commitment. Hey, you got a birdie though, last
Hey,
round.
shout out Bryce Fisher, man.
And that's it. That's the leaderboard for the PGA Championship.
Yeah, like I said, it just felt like a 24 round old school heavyweight boxing fight. At the end of the day, one of the underdogs shined. I hope Aaron Wright got his Chipotle, by the way. Hopefully they get a sponsor right here. I know he wanted some Chipotle afterwards.
He's
Hopefully.
running out of space for sponsors on that shirt.
And I think we got a lot of people signing up to me and Mike off on his hat.
Yeah,
Apparently that's like an online coaching platform, I guess his coaches started. So hey, pretty cool. But yeah, don't change, Aaron Wright. We love you just the way you are, man. And congrats on winning the PJ. Hell of a week for you.
yeah, hell of a week. And then we're off to Shinnecock US Open. So same ordeal. Preview, recap. You already know one player I'm going to pick, Scotty Scheffler. And we'll see who else we decide to pick.
Yeah,
So
and I know we're actually I'm planning to go to Golf's Longest Day. We have our region, I think is it Del Paso, I want to
Del
say.
Paso Country
Yeah.
Club in Sacramento, June 8th. Be there.
I've never been to one.
Me neither.
It's gonna be fun just to see some of the
Golf
pros.
Channel's going to be there.
And I know Golf Channel will be there. That gets crazy, man. I just love watching these underdog stories or even pros trying to sweat bullets, trying to, get into the National Open. But yeah, I'll
Yeah.
have a report for you guys, and it should be fun being there. Hopefully, it's not like 5,000 degrees, but I know it will be. So we're gonna be cooking in the capital city of California, but
Yeah.
should be a fun road ahead. Probably gonna be more live drama. We're gonna probably be talking about it, but thank you
Yep.
guys all for the love and support.
Yep, of course. And we'll see everyone next time.